included some notes about Notability and different ways, videos that you can watch to help you upload back to Canvas if you're choosing to use Notability, and how to send your work to Notability to work on it. So those should be helpful links if you're needing help with those. All right, I'm going to go back to assignments now. So you can see I have gone over the directions and the expectations. So your first reading and grammar assignments are what will go live today. And these are just like what we've been doing for March. They are exactly the same thing. You'll have the first group to be due on the 15th. So you'll open it, upload it, either complete it in Canvas completely or put it in Notability, work on it. When it's completely done, you submit it into Canvas. You do not have to submit any of this work to Seesaw. Same thing for math. This is your I Survived Hurricane Katrina book link and questions. So if you click on this, you can see that I have given you even more directions for that for your children to follow. You click the link if you want them to read the chapters to be read to them daily. Then you will click on this, and this is where your child will work on their I Survived Hurricane Katrina questions. So once you click on it, you can see the title, and then if you go on down, you can see the questions. So chapter 1 has 5 questions. I'm only requiring them to answer 4 per chapter. They can answer more if they would like. What I'm mainly going to be looking for in this, and I will send the work back to them if it's not, because this is an expectation of 2nd grade, is that they are writing incomplete sentences. So the first question says, who is the main character? How I would like for this to be worded when they respond is, the main character is, and then they fill in the blank. What is the setting? The setting is, so you're turning the questions into statements. What is happening to New Orleans? This is happening to New Orleans. Making it a complete statement, turning the question into a sentence. So every day they will answer these questions after they read 1 chapter. Going back to our Canvas now. So this is your I Survived. This is the main reading assignments. Next, you won't be able to see all of this because this is my Canvas page, but you can see that the next reading and grammar assignments will become available to you on April 16th. Same for math, and then they will be due on the 22nd. So again, same thing that we've been doing. Upload it, work on it daily, complete it, check over it, do day 5 independently, and then submit it back on Canvas for grading. Same thing for math. And then the last 2 will be April 23rd through 29th. April 23rd through 29th will be your last 2, your reading and grammar and your math assignment. You can see it says through the 29th, but they're not due until the 30th. 2nd grade decided to give all 2nd graders the 30th off, and hopefully we will be back at school in May. Next, you will see our optional science choice boards. So on the optional side of our assignments, you have a choice for a severe weather choice board. You can see in April, we study a lot of severe weather, so that's why we are doing I Survived Hurricane Katrina. But this is your severe weather choice board if you choose to do any of these activities in the optional work. And lastly, we have, let's see, closed out. If I go back to assignments, the last thing we have is the extended learning for CCE activity classes. So you can see that this is required this time, whereas in our first session, it was not a requirement, but it is this time. So you can see the directions at the top, and I've also already emailed this to you just for you to start looking at with your child. You have a YouTube channel, and then you can see the dates, March 30th through April 3rd. They are required to do 3, and then you date and initial. And that's 3 each week. And then please make sure you are signing and dating the bottom of these sheets before you're uploading them back into Canvas to be submitted for grading. That is a requirement of the district that these are being graded. So you can find several activities on this YouTube link. And that's where you will be getting the activities to complete this, and you just need to write down the title and date and initial. One thing I do want to go back to is this math for 15 minutes. And this is where you have your choices, and I've asked you to submit them to Seesaw. This is the only thing that you should be submitting to Seesaw. And I've already made assignments for this. So when you go into Seesaw, you shouldn't have to be taking pictures of anything or anything like that. You go to your activities. Give me 1 second. I have not made them live yet, so you can't see them yet. But you can see that these are activities that you will have in Seesaw when I assign them in just a little bit when everything goes live. So this first assignment, you can see it matches collect coins and count on to find the amount. So once you've done that on Canvas, you just have to take a picture of it and then put it on Seesaw, and that's where I will be checking these. You can see that the next one matches as well. It says roll a dice to create a 2-digit number, repeat and add and subtract the numbers. But there are 7 of them total, and all of these assignments match the math, the 7 choices from the assignment sheet on the required side. So these are required to upload to Seesaw. But these assignments are the only thing that you should be putting on Seesaw. Everything else that I'm grading should be put on Canvas. I know this is a lot of information, and I am here to help you. Please let me know if you have any questions after watching this video. I'm hoping with this video coming out first that we will be able to have a little more clear directions, and you're understanding more of what the expectations of your child is and what we will be looking for. I also think it will be helpful that you're not getting assignments just from me and the choice board from the school district. So this sheet that I have up right now, this document, is what your child should be working from all of April. And if they're doing this and uploading it, looking at their assignments as they're completing them in Canvas, and making sure that they are looking at the due dates. I do try to send out emails. I just feel like some of my emails were a lot this time, and I'm hopeful that I do not have to send out quite so many if we are all working together to look at deadlines and due dates. And your children are very, very familiar with all this work that we're doing. So put some of the responsibility on them. And like I said, I am here. I can help you however you need. Just let me know. Thanks. Have a good day.